This is going to be called 38 Dark Scarlet Black Widow. All right over there. These are going to be part of the new upgrade version of the exotics. So I'm going to call them the exotics because, as I said before, we had a version of exotics. I think I forget what technology we had underneath of. But we're going to do it again under 38 Black Widow. We also are going to be doing, hope we got several paint-on demonstrations. I pray we don't have rain today because that will give us a chance to get outside and do some of the demonstrations we need to do. We have a gunmetal version of the acoustic technology. We're definitely going to paint on a screen, and I do want to add the new 38 black acoustic coating. I want to add that to an inflatable projection screen for that demonstration also too. So we need to be outside for that, all of those. Let me just draw you some air in here too. Air feels good outside. Definitely feels good outside. All right. Start getting this thing ready and get it dried. We got to do the church paint on too. That's going to be done too, also too. For that demonstration. All right, I'm going to have to, because you're definitely not going to put this on the stand if it's wet. I'm going to dry this on camera, so maybe something heavy to put behind the back of the screen. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I forgot, we can't use these. We need the other one. Definitely need this one right here. All right, so take this one out. And we'll put it up here instead. This is going to be plugged in. Nope. Yeah, see the long throws for that. For the gunmetal. So let me show you what we got on today. It's going to be a busy day today. We have, like I told you before, we're going to be coating this right here, inflatable projection screen. We're going to be coating this. What is this on my screen? Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Transferred something over to one of the screens, messed them up. Let me see if I can fix that mess. I transferred something over to the screen, something I had on my hands. I must have picked up the screen and damaged it. Heck, damn it. What's coming off? Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, it's coming off. Something I had on my hands to transfer it to the screen. Why are we doing that? It's coming off, so that's good. That's always amazing. Got customer screen, my screen. This is my screen here. Alright, good. Alright, perfect. Alright, good. Gotta be careful. Next time I keep my hands, I'm trying to keep my hands clean so I don't worry about transferring anything to the screens when I'm moving stuff. I was going to say you have more controls there later. Okay. Okay, let me see. You're not going to definitely look from there. You're just not going to play right with me there, are you? It's going to be an uphill battle with you today. Okay. Gosh, I have bigger screens in here. Let me see what we need to do for you. You connect from here to here. We should slide you in here. All right, and we should have, oh, don't tell me we don't have enough of the planet down there. That's a bunch of nonsense. So really, how far do we have to be in to hit that? All right, that's not gonna work. So I guess we have to pull the other projector out and put this one in this spot. Just have this side thing just right. We're gonna do it all over again. Things I gotta go through. Put you over here. Let's get you into here. See if you fit now. Ah, perfect. All right, that's perfect size. Okay. My life. Yeah, we need a bigger sample screen, but you can use it for the time being. Just need to test. Just need to test. Make it fit. All right, that's good. I'll take that. Can't complain. That's perfect. Put your rulers. The marker here. All right, I had to mark up the screen. I was going to fit it in. Just need to figure out a test demonstration for this. Later on, we'll paint it to a bigger surface as we always do. I need to see how the screen's going to react to the formula. Let me bring it over here. We paint this on plexiglass. I really want to get a look outside. Sun's not up yet, so I want to get a look outside because we have 2 applications that need to be painted outside. Actually, 3 applications that have to be painted outside today, so we have to get that done. All right, if I pour this on, not really much. See what we have to change, what we have to fix, what might have to be done. Ooh, that came out kind of trippy. There's a pot right there. And we're going to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, which I should start thanking Him every time we get a chance to do one of these. All right. We're staying in manufacturing payments. Where with it? Make sure we keep him where he needs to be at. Let's get this fan in here. Get this dried up. We got another demonstration to paint on the floor in a few minutes anyway. We got to get the Christian screen paint, which is going to be customized gunmetal for him, so we can get him set up. I haven't decided if I was going to make that for customers or not, so we haven't decided on that one. All right, we'll see. 4K tropical fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Welcome to the Eat Fresh, Read Fresh at Subway.
Wait, that's me. Wait, you're there too.
Nobody told.
change anything or tweak this thing a little bit. So we come over here and bring this up. See if we have to alter and change anything in it. Definitely want to add more heightener to it, more higher white levels, and I want to add a little bit more contrast to it. I definitely want. Let me see, most important area. Oh no. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. Contrast is good. I don't think I'll need it.
Did you know that Febreze Aeroflex uses 100% natural propellant? Cheaper aerosols
You're not
use
gonna need it.
artificial propellants. That's why Febreze works differently.
I
Plus,
don't
it
get
eliminates
contrast in
odors
it,
with a
though.
water-based formula and no
Oh, please, commercials enough. Hello here. Let's try 4K white screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop probably about 5% of a white heightener into it. That should pretty much tip to where I want to go. Maybe 5% of the shifting technology, and that should pretty much point what to do it also. Alright, that's easy. You knock that out in one day. Get out of the way. Let's try with that. Let me see. And, okay, let's try some skin tones. I may have to darken it just a little bit because I think the contrast is not going to do too well, so I'm going to have to darken it a little bit. So let's go over to just alt test, see what we need to change on it, what needs to be fixed. So just go with some skin tones. And again, we're in a max out zone, so I guess these screens change. We take them upstairs, we turn it into something completely different. Like the gold screen we had down here looks gold, we take it upstairs, it looks black. So they change into something completely different. So we need that color level here. I'm gonna take this right here, I wanna see some colors on here real quick. Contrast, good. Especially for a screen this color. So we might even have to change the contrast either. Like I said, when you take them out of this element, because it's so well lit down here, and we put them in a normal area, you see the contrast pushes through the screen. Levels in there. That's what the white levels in there. So we get... Oh, please, we don't need that right now. Thank you. In there.
The waffle sizzling is back at Wawa. Start your day with.
And that thing was horrible.
After saving with customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, I customized everything. Like Marco's backpack.
Sonic, meet tackle. Has anyone ever told you you've got serious...
Contrast level just a little bit, not much, but just a little bit. It has to be tweaked. That's all. That's an easy fix. Sorry about that. Let me do my chair over here. All right. Yeah, that contrast level is going to have to be tweaked a little bit. That out today. We'll do another repaint today. We'll tweak the contrast and then do another repaint today. After this, yeah, we gotta do it now. Because I'm gonna do it all in one hit, be done with it. I got so much to do today. So we'll knock it out again. We'll hit it again. can see we changed it. I can't tell you what's going on behind the back of the camera, but
Whopper melts. Inspired by the flavor
we
of
already got
plastic.
this stuff.
With cheese, more cheese,
Okay.
caramelized onions, and toasted buns. So what?
We got this stuff already pre-jarred already. This stuff allows us to be to change out whatever we want on it. It's already pre-jarred. So all we have to do is just drop it in and we're done. So it's an easy way to do it. Make this stuff ahead of time and then we basically have it there in stock. We just drop it when we want and we're done. Boom. Makes my processing time a lot faster. So you can see that it's different when we dropped it out. It's not the same. So we'll go again, knock this out, get this done, and then we got this to do. This is going to be light gunmetal right there. That's a custom design for church. They're the only ones going to have it right now. We're actually sending it right over them right away. Because as I said before, that is the fellow to the conversation who actually started the gunmetal. He didn't suggest it, but through that conversation, that's where the gunmetal came from. So that is because at first, like I said, I just wanted to basically do black only. But like I said, I have to remember that people are going to be transitioning off a white screen. You transition off a white screen to a black screen, it's going to be hard for you to adjust. So that's why we're going to have the dark gunmetal, and now this guy right here is going to have the first version of the light gunmetal, which we're making right now. So we're going to paint it out today. I got to do a video for him and send it out for him so he can see it and see what we got. He's getting that for free. See, a lot of people don't realize this. I have actually a contract and several more with churches. I have church contracts, my company. We can custom design anything they want. So if they want a certain color tone, whatever, we can go in and knock it out, paint it up, do it, we're done. That's it. That's a customized job for them. The one we have on there, the CWBs, the concentrated version, those are the first of its kind. They're concentrated samples. They're designed for using outdoors. So that's a test surface right there. We see what happens. Hopefully you pray it works. If it works, then that's going to solve a lot of solutions. And people don't understand a lot of stuff that goes on with the churches and projection screens. I got a chance to talk to a bishop over there, and he was explaining to me what some of these big companies would do. That's why you see a lot of these churches. You see why you don't see with gunmetal screens in there? They're too much money. They're very expensive. Buying, they have big screens in there. A gunmetal screen for 100 inches is $3,000 to $5,000. Imagine getting a screen at 180, 200 inches. That is a ton of money, especially if you have a mega church. It's a lot of money to pay at the end of the day. So usually they persuade them into buying these white screens. They tell them at the end of the day, they say, look, all you have to do is go get a high-end projector, and that's basically about it. And they get swindled at the end of the day because when they hit it with the high-end projector, can't pick it up, screen's going to wash it automatically. Then they say you have to go calibrate it and all this nonsense, and that's what they go through. So that's where we come in. We develop technology that they can use at the end of the day. Let me see, roller. Which roller is that? So that's why, and I can honestly say that bothered me a bit because you know how much time and work it goes in to test, to make sure it's going to work, to make sure it's going to function. I had one church, we must have sent over like 20 samples over and over again, just trying to get the screen to adjust right for them. It's a lot of time. I don't get paid for all that extra stuff that I put. I take that out of my own personal pocket when I do that. So I put a lot of time and a lot of work into making sure if the screen's going to work. And keep in mind, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing all this for free. That concentrated technology sitting over there, it's all free. So later on, if they like it, they come in and make a big order, and then we get orders from the other churches. But right now, that old test trial, getting up in the morning, all that's done off my own time. It's a lot of work. I don't mind doing it because I like what I do for a living, so I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's just a lot of work involved, a lot of testing. And this is the reason why we have venue projectors is because the first thing they also will come in is going to hotspot. Make sure your screen is not going to hotspot. Oh, yes, we got a good day. Who's that rain? 'Cause I don't see rain coming out there, man. Maybe late on the day, but yeah. All right, weatherman's always off. Always off, really. Get it right sometime and all the time. Get it right sometimes, but not all the time. Which is good, that's good, that's a blessing from God, because it means we can go outside, we can work today. We get to work outside today. So that's good. Because we got to do several spray screens, I'm gonna do some outside demonstrations on the motorized screens. I bought my ultra short though projector downstairs for gaming. Oh man, we got an inflatable screen. Oh, the weather looks good. We can blow up an inflatable screen today. I have to change the coating on that because it's too old. So, this is what's going to be going off today. A lot of work. We got an inflatable screen here. We're going to coat and blow up. Hope all goes well with the weather for that. Oh, this one will be laying against the side of the house, so we'll have less resistance of the screen blowing. So it's an inflatable screen. We got to upgrade the screen on that. We're going to do this right here. We got a gunmetal coating for the acoustic screens. Somebody bought it up. One of the customers I was telling, you have a gunmetal? I was like, we don't have a gunmetal. Now we do. We have 2 screens I want to put outside. We got the motorized projection. Just when the Pac-Man we did, we're going to do the actual glow-in-the-dark one with the nuke and with the projector to match all outside. Ultra short though outside. With that set up. And I think that's it. All right, so this right here, this is the invisible, this is the acoustic version of gunmetal right there. And we have an upgrade version, as you saw yesterday, of the acoustic version of that screen, which we showed you with the black fabric, uncoated and coated with the technology. So we begin again. Go back in again. Now, on next week, we have a blue screen, green screen, and we have coming up the gamer screen. Gamer screens, I love designing those because those screens are like they're just saturated with a lot of freaking craziness. So with that, we're going to bring out 120-inch screens going to come with that, and we're going to bring out a bulk of LED lights. That's how we do the gamer screens every time. So we have a gamer package coming out soon. All right, let's get this back up here. I'll bucket back up there so we can have some support. Okay, good. Man, I remember when I had the aluminum frame screens, I had a screen come off the wall, come down sideways and hit on the corner and bent the frame from one section to the next. I was like, oh, that happened. The stuff is going to happen. Stuff falls over and crashes is going to happen. It's one of the things that are going to happen. But yeah, screen bent on one side. $200 frame, gone. Destroyed. All right. Let's go again.
Step into.
It's going to dry. Boy, is this much better. Much better. Gotta get that dark level in there. You can't be too dark and it can't be too light because you're gonna have issues, colors don't pop. Now, if we might, when we get done, the church has they're gonna basically go in and do the demonstrations with that product over there. We're gonna put an option in and we're gonna make it available for customers. So we're gonna put an option in if the gunmetal we have is too dark, because we'll have 2 versions of the gunmetal. One will be a light gunmetal, one will be the dark gunmetal. I'm not going to design a whole new shopping cart for that one. We're just going to stick that one into the gunmetal until you can just go in there and just pick the light gunmetal or dark gunmetal. It's up to you. If you didn't get a chance to see the 2 side by side, this is a dark gunmetal right there. That's a dark gunmetal. That's the one I have upstairs on a 144-inch screen. What's the difference between the 2? One's going to pull better contrast. One's going to pull higher light levels. Here they are side by side. That's how much light it is to that one. That's the one I have upstairs on my wall at 144, and this is the other one right here. Would I have this in my house? No. You know why? Because I like the dark technology. That's my thing. This is for those of you, at the end of the day, that want something lighter. That's for y'all. It's not for me. I like dark gunmetal. People always ask me at the end of the day, what screens do you have? Which ones do you favor? 38 Black Widow. That's the one I have. That's what I have mostly in my house, are 38 Black Widows. Or, we got 144, but the most screens we have are the 38s. I like that OLED look, especially on the wallpaper. Where the heck is my remote control? Alright, let's get this popping. Let's go with the animals. Oh, we can just do this right here. We've been here already. Let me see. 4K tropical fish. I did ride on fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
We go from there.
It's almost time to unleash summer.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the summertime. The weather gets warm. That setup upstairs with the ultra short throw, oh man, I love it so much. No giant projector sitting behind me, that beaming me in the face. Mind you, if I'm outside on a 180-inch screen, I'm all good with that. But upstairs on that deck, having a 5,000 lumen projector, the minute you get up, bam, hits you in the face, no, not good with that. So having that ultra short throw there on the floor, short throw on the floor, fantastic, man, absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna build a nice little stand that I can sit into, that'll prop it up just so even, so nicely, so it looks more professional. But that's what I'm gonna do, right there for the floor. That's all I wanna use. Got enough room in the back because of the short throw to build my little makeshift kitchen back there, which will put some nice back there. And I can go back there. Oh man, can you imagine sitting out there watching a movie? You got your hot dogs and sausages, whatever you want, on a slow roast back there. Oh man, and a nice mini refrigerator out there, maybe a cooler. No. I'm gonna get one of those coolers. They're like a refrigerator because I can plug that up to the solar system. So everything's gonna run off solar power. Cannot wait. Start working on my mini kitchen. Nice cold drinks, some for taco. You can go out there and chill, and just basically just watch some TV. If I can keep him from trying to jump off the balcony, which he keeps trying to do, which I don't know why. So this is going to be a half and half, pretty much. It's gonna be half and half. No, we're half and half. I'm like, who are you talking to in the background? I'm talking to God. I talk to God every day. Every day I get up in the morning, I talk to God. This is where all this technology comes from at the end of the day. I don't have the capabilities to design it myself. I give it the glory for it. And some people get bothered by that. They get bothered by the fact that if I give the glory to God, they get upset over that. It's His technology at the end of the day. I don't get a school for chemistry. I don't have a degree in chemistry anywhere in the world. I don't have one. All this comes from Him. I'll be able to go back there, upgrade it right behind camera in a couple of minutes, come back in, boom, done. All these ideas, everything comes from Him. I had five businesses before I started this one. And all 5 businesses, I gave the glory to myself, and every last one of them failed. Every last one of them. As a matter of fact, even one of them, they stole my ideas, and I couldn't do anything about it. I told you when I was in my 20s, somewhere around that time, in late 20s, when I was in the church, I learned how to make clothes. Basically, watching the elders in there making the gowns for the church service and stuff like that. And I used to go in there and peek in there and see what they were doing. So every once in a while, I would come there every day and I would watch a little bit and see what they were doing. So the woman noticed I was taking an interest, so she took me under her wing and she taught me how to sew. So then I would go to a store like City Blues or something like that. I'd go in and turn your clothes inside out. Figure out exactly how you were making your clothes and go and make it myself. Go down to Joanne Fabrics, pick up all my materials and all my stuff I needed, and go home and make my own clothes. And then I was talking to another guy in the street. He used to do customized airbrushing. Started hanging around with him, learned how to use an airbrush. You know how that era was in the 80s. The airbrush, the rhinestones, all that stuff. Yeah, I started designing and making my own clothes and make good money off of it. Learn to make your own 8-ball jackets. Man, you way back in the day. 8-ball jackets, bomber jackets, stuff like that, customized sweatsuits. People pay a lot of money because everybody wants something different that nobody has. That's what they want. They want something custom tailored. Pay a good amount of money for it. They have to go out and pick out and buy all the materials they're paying for your labor to put it together. That's where I learned all that stuff. Always willing to try to get free knowledge as much as possible. As much as possible. Yeah, make my own clothes. Instead of buying stuff, I go right down to City Blues, turn the clothes inside out, look at the pattern, how it was designed, go home, make it myself, make my own patterns. He just asked, where'd you get that from? Where'd you buy that from? I made this myself. Started going out and getting customized tags and my own tags and my own jacket. People would pull your tag back to see if it was legit back then. I think they probably do it still now. And I have my own customized tags with my own names on them. This is yours? So yeah, I made it myself. I always try to learn something new. I remember the guys who were working on houses, we were doing drywalling. And I would go in there and I would watch them, ask questions and stuff like that. Even if I had to pay them a couple dollars just to learn something new. Because you never know, it comes in handy. I'm not saying I'm a professional in the field at those particular things, but I learned enough in order to basically do what I needed to do to make some nice stuff. So 5 failed businesses, learned how to make clothes, happened to be walking in, I was in the gallery, I was walking through the gallery, that's how I made my money. I would walk through the gallery and I would show off my clothes, and people would come up to me and ask me, where I got it from, and I get business cards. That's how I would make my money, just advertising, walking around, buying little things here and there, and I'd make my money that way. So, I bumped into this Arabic dude, cool dude, I first started off, cool dude, and he had a store he had just bought up in the gallery. It had no clothes in it whatsoever. The guy who sold him the store was supposed to come with clothes, but the guy took all the clothes with him, so he had nothing. So we got to talking and everything, and I told him, I made these clothes and stuff, and he signed me up to a nice little contract, a little light contract. It wasn't anything any big or anything like that. And, set me up. They went out to eat. That's why I learned that never go out and eat and hang out with them. Stay away from them when you do business with somebody, because they want to show you something like another world, and they want to get you caught up in that, and you forget the whole business of it all, and they get over on you. So, they took me out to eat. I went to nice restaurants and all that stuff, and got a chance to meet a lot of people in the fashion business because he had connections and stuff, someplace I wanted to be at.
I think so.
So yeah, got caught up in that nonsense, and then set me up with a nice little workshop, had my own little office and everything, blew my head up, got into super ego mode. Because now I got this nice little office. I got 12 people working underneath of me. They make all my clothes for me, anything I want. And he was taking all my clothes, all my drawings, all my artwork, and putting it, filling it up in his shop. And he had other people in there making the stuff that I was making. And didn't realize the entire time I didn't have a copyright for anything. And he ripped me off and got all my stuff. Fired me. Told me I messed up on something, which I know I didn't mess up. I lost the job. I lost my partnership with them. Lost my office, lost the workers, lost everything. But the mistake I made, I gave all the glory to myself and I gave none of it to God. Because my mom was a Christian woman, and she sat there and she said, you need to give this glory to God. I said, God, what? I did this myself. God has nothing to do with it. Precise words I said. And after about 3 days later, everything came right on through. And then I started about several other businesses. Every last one of them crashed and burned. This is the first company that I dedicated to my Lord and Savior, and it took off. Got me out of a small little room that I was renting, a tiny little room. Yep. We're dry. Woohoo! Let's go somewhere on here and let's see what we got. Because if the weather's half and half, I can get outside. Matter of fact, while this is firing off, I'm going up and tie the other screen so I can get ready to blast that one, because I want to see what that gun mill looks like, version invisible. That I definitely want to see. That's why we got a sign right there that says in the corner, powered by God's technology. And I'm about to put a bigger dedication on my website. When I get done putting all the updates in, I'm going to put it at the website, then right in the front, I dedicate my business and my life to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, right across my website. That's the way it should be. Okay, okay. Let me see, we got this. This is already finished and finalized. This is done. So we need from here. Exotic collection. We got the gold, which is part of the new collection. That's already set up right there. That's 2 done already. Now we're going to check out this new screen. We're painting this. We're definitely painting this. Let me see which one we want to go first. First, we'll run through this. We'll tie the other screen up outside. We'll put it outside. Good. All right, perfect. We got the weather outside. We can straighten the screen up. I need 2 twist ties for this. And I need to wash out the roller for that. So I'm gonna go outside and get ready to get the other screen set up. Go do this. See, it's still gonna change up this stuff. Let's go over to. Here we go. Oh yeah. So we can darken it and still maintain the white levels with no problem. Because like I said, there's 4 elements that we drop in here, but the elements that we make, I'm not gonna say how many goes into one element to make one element, but like I said, we already have it made up. All we gotta do is drop a certain amount in. We can darken the screen all we want. That white level will still remain the same. It doesn't change. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. Okay, white screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Pull out the hooks completely. We don't even have the hooks over either. Are they upstairs or downstairs? I think they're upstairs. Great, goody, goody. Maybe we'll find them.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every 5K, easy bucket, and all-day dance party starts the night before on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Visit sleepnumber.com to learn more.
No, fair
With your windshield fix, SafeLight makes it easy. You can schedule it in just a few clicks, and we'll come to you with a replacement you can trust. It's great. Get service on your time. Schedule now.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
I gotta come here with a magnetic broom one day and come in here and sweep up. I got screws and everything all over the floor. I know I got them outside. Forgot the 2 hooks. I took them out yesterday. The day before I bought the screens in. Actually, there were 2 people asking for the gunmetal. There was a DJ wanted the gunmetal. Well, now we got it. I guess when his screen gets there, we'll knock this out with the gunmetal. I had a call in today, let them know we can upgrade to a gunmetal. any time to get to the Borderlands? No time. I'm gonna have to make some time this week because I really gotta get to the game. I can check out some more stuff on it. My buddy's still sending me back weapons that they found. The world is just like scissors. We got rope, we got scissors, we got everything we need. Alright, should we get something that's ready? Make the job 10 times harder if you do it that way. 10 times harder. The other way. And then we need the remote control. Just had the remote control a few minutes ago. Where did we play? Gotta track that down now. Do it right second. When the shop gets messy, everything gets messy. There's the remote control right there. Let's get something else in there. Let's go with, let's see. Let's go with the trees. And test out the white levels on here. Alright. Alright, with that one, I gotta go set this up. Is it ready for today? Alright. I think when we get an inflatable screen, I'm going to drop in 2 screws. I'm going to fit to the front. Oh man, it's in the front. We got enough room back to hit that. So I'm going to drop 2 big hooks here and here on that side to put that in. But just for the time being, so we can set it up. Because I want to do inflatable screens outside too. So we'll do 180. No, my screen's going to be 10 feet. Sorry about that, people. My screen's going to be 10 feet by 16 feet, 10 feet high and 16 feet wide. So that's going to be the mesh screen, which one we had over top, we need one of them outside. And then after that, we're going to put up against that from time to time. We're doing an inflatable setup. And I have 2 big hooks up in the front that'll lock the top in nicely. The bottom one, we can drop them in with the buckets, and that's done. So that'll be good too. But I got to do inflatable demonstrations. We've got that formula. We can coat that on anything we want now, so we can have some fun with it. Let me see what we get on these contrasts. Oh, come on. We're good, we're good, we're good. So we have to put contrast fair, contrast good. The black screen's the only one's going to produce at highest contrast, and gunmetal technology is going to be to do it. Like I said, your screens change after we take them out of the max out of them, because you're taking in a ton of light. 8K Nature Desire.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'll just say it, start getting it right. Because before I had to reverse that when I say it. That's why I said certain screens, the only screens are going to pull a 100% contrast is that screen sitting behind it. And the gunmetals can pull them pretty good. They can pull them extremely good. But As these screens start to lighten up a little bit, keep in mind you can't have the best of both worlds. Those are the customers I don't like at the end of the day. Those are the ones who want super black surfaces, but they want super high whites. One or the other. That's how it works. I'd rather give you back your money and take back my technology at the end of the day because I don't want you to have it. Because, again, you can't do both. One or the other. That light gunmetal we have over there is not going to be to pull the contrast over as dark gunmetal, and it's definitely not going to pick up like a black screen. But it's one or the other. We show you everything up front so you know exactly what you're getting when you're buying it. That's why we do this demonstration so up close you can see it all. Fully lit environment, plenty of light with the projector so you can see everything you need to see. Very important. Now I can turn out the lights and make the screen look even better, but no, we're not going to do that. We don't do that over here. You have to see exactly what you're getting. All right, you see from there, let's go pop over to the goldfish. Oh, the gunmetal we see on the screen is dark gunmetal, by the way. It's not like gunmetal, it's dark gunmetal. Okay, that's finished right there. Let's see what we got on for the time, because I don't want to run my time down too much. Ooh, way over time. 4K demos. Can't think what I wanted.
Getting that from YouTube.
Maybe could not think what I wanted.
When you step into
Oh, commercials. Come on, people. I'm way over time here. Because I have to go real quick. We have to start the demonstration. I don't want to be too long on this. I got the other screen to paint in a few minutes. I'm going to go upstairs and watch the roll out while this is running. Check out the skin tones. All right, that'll work for the time until I finish upstairs. I'll keep that on.
shenanigan is going on now. You'll find solutions to help you tidy up, dress it up, and
Let's go over to that 16K real quick. And we got to pop outside. And like I said, this will change once we get it out of the maximum zone because, again, this is a lot of light down here. So, as I said before, you know, the images will all change a little bit once we get it into normal lighting. This average home is not using as much lighting we have down here. Go over here. Let's grab myself a demonstration right here for this rain kicks in. It looks like it's going to rain actually. So we're going to have to go straight from here to the outside demonstration for painting that screen. Yeah, much better, much better. Much better. So we'll get a chance to test this in normal lighting. We'll take it upstairs. It's got stands to it, which it should be on the stands right now. Oh yes, we will get a commercial, YouTube.
I did it.
Come on, man.
That's it.
All right. I want to see right there. Oh yeah, better improvement. Way better. Way better. Way better. We do it in 720p, of course. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So make sure I'm not hearing rain in the background. All right, we got to get out of here. We got to cut this. We're done. We'll be back to do more testing later on today upstairs. We got the max out zone. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. This right here is the Dark Scarlet for the 38 Black Widow. And yeah, it'll be available soon. We still have more testing to do on it. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Have to go, and God bless.